Hello, today we are going to look at what your twin flame is going through this week, where they are at, what energy they're moving through, and we'll check out a special message they may have to say to you. We will be using the Carolyn Miss archetype cards. My name is Susie. I am a certified twin flame ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe, and I am happy to deliver this reading to you today. So I'm shuffling the cards, and then we will get started. Okay, in total we'll pull 3 cards to find out, where your twin flame's at and what they're doing. Ooh, we have some new energy this week. I haven't seen these cards come up the past few weeks. That's a good thing. That means we might have transcended something from the previous week. Okay, first we have Father. Then we have Engineer. And let's take our third one is Judge. Ooh. Okay, so let's look at our first card, Father. Each card has light and shadow attributes. Our light attribute is talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Okay. Our shadow attributes are dictatorial control and abuse of authority. So it sounds like if your twin flame is a divine masculine, they're learning what it really means to be a compassionate authority figure, a father-like figure. And they may be healing some abuses of authority they've experienced from their father or other father-like figures like a mentor, a teacher, a coach, an employer. Um, and working on not playing out those same patterns within themselves and within their environment too. Your twin flame has a desire to be a really great leader, um, and a strong supporter of the people he leads if he's a divine masculine, um, but is also like being in this leadership position or in this mentorship position triggers some old patterns they have, some old cycles and blueprints, some ways of being from his childhood and just further back in the ancestry too. Your twin flame is healing through those. If your twin flame's a divine feminine, she is healing some father issues and her relationship with the masculine in general as a potential authority figure, as a guiding figure, and feeling safe with them overall, and allowing herself to soften and trust and let that masculine figure in, which is going to be key for your union. If you are the divine masculine, she's healing through these patterns so she can be in a sustainable, like, loving relationship, and you guys can properly um, play out the giving and receiving nature of your relationship. Um, right now, she's working on that fear of control and abuse with the divine masculine, and that's her thing, and she will work through it, and you can support her by working through whatever issues with yourself as a masculine or with authority that come up for you. Okay, our second card is Engineer. Our light attributes for Engineer are ability to give creative energy a practical expression. This is very much a feminine, masculine coming together type of sentence right there. And a talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Okay, sounds like some life purpose energy coming through here. Our shadow attribute is reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So, interestingly enough, what comes up, what I channel immediately in my heart about this card is related to our resurgence or insurgence, I don't know what the correct word is, of AI technology that we've seen in our society right now, especially if you live in the United States. It's a really big thing right now, and a lot of conversations are happening here. And it seems like this collective energy is bringing up maybe a little bit of some existential questions for your twin flame, not necessarily in regards to our robots taking over the world. That might have crossed their mind, but it's not necessarily precisely that. More as in, your twin flame feels like a very creative person who wants to remain true to that creativity and is learning and moving through blocks and challenges with how to balance that with the changing technological landscape of the world. Um, and it's kind of resulting in this uh, fight, if you will, fight for control of their themselves and their creative expression. Um, and so right now their healing and their challenge is learning how to just really nurture their creative expression and their authentic self, their voice, their skill or their talent for the world, whatever it is they give to the world, um, and to value that at the same time meeting the world where it's at. And your twin flame, it seems like, might be a little bit afraid to meet the world where it's at. And as a result of that kind of internal struggle, they're not fully giving their gift. And so they're learning what they need to do and how they need to change to fully give their gift. And so they might be experiencing some resistance. Um, and the way you can kind of take this mirror is look and see if there's a place inside of you where maybe you are not fully giving to yourself as well. Um, because when you fully give to yourself, so can your twin flame fully give to themselves. And it is only when you fully give into yourself and loved and honor yourself that you can meet the external world in a healthy way and excuse me, in a healthy way and give your gift then. So yeah, so they're just going through this and they might need a little bit of comfort and reassurance that they are loved and they are important and their gift is valued. um but yeah, some unique life purpose challenges for your twin flame so far. The next card we have is Judge. Okay, so our light attribute of Judge, and this goes really well with the father energy that was coming up earlier, um, is balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Our shadow of Judge is offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Um, so what I immediately feel from this card is two things. One, your twin flame is going deeper on how fast they hold to their integrity, right? And they're being called to really honor themselves and be honest and do what's right even when no one's looking. And that might be something that they're kind of questioning right now. um Not 100% sure it's worth it. But their goal here and your goal as a union is to desire to do what is loving simply for the sake that it is loving, and not due to any benefit or any consequence that you or others would receive physically, but simply because it's loving and you desire to be and choose to be and see the value in being in alignment with love. The second thing that comes up here is there might be a little bit of a victim energy playing out with your twin flame where they might feel like there's some sort of unfair distribution of power in the world right now. In their world, if you will, it might be in their little workspace nexus, or their friend group nexus, and they might feel like someone else has power and they don't, and it's an unfair distribution of it. They judge, they deem it to be not right. And so their healing and their challenge here is to claim their own power, actually, and to really recognize that everyone has the perfect, infinite, and unique style of power for them, and you can't change that. You can't alter that. And someone cannot change the power that they have within themselves, that your twin flame has, and that you have, but they're perceiving, right, in this kind of like victim lens, that someone can, or that because someone holds the power in this way, or pretends or portends to hold the power because of some intricate ego illusion they have going on, um, that they are somehow hurt or victimized by that. And so your twin flame is letting go of that and learning to step up and embrace who they are, which very much goes with that father and abusive um, authority figure energy they are working through earlier too. So that is how your twin flame is healing and feeling this week. We will draw one more Lover's Oracle card for you for a special message they have for you. All right, you have a beautiful Lover's Oracle message. Your message is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow your guidance. Well, that is what I have for you today. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day and week, and I will see you next time for next week's Twin Flame energy reading.